Please hear me out, folks. I'm not here to make myself feel more superior or judge or bash anyone who has a loving relationship with the MJ. I'm just telling you my experience after quitting the gas, after for about maybe 2.5 years. I know, right? It's crazy. 2.5 years. Wow. I know. I was a THC pro. I had the capability of outsmoking Snoop Dogg himself. I know there's a lot of pothead users out there who've been smoking a lot longer than I have, a lot longer than my 2 years, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8+ years. Tip the fedora to you. You're the real THC pro. But again, guys, this is just my experience, and maybe you can relate to what I'm about to say. Anyways, here's a short, sweet backstory, lore about my smoking days, my smoking era. It was 2018, before the THC was legalized. I was a bad boy. Smoking before legalized? Ooh. Anyways, my boys were already smoking before me. And honestly, bro, I just kind of fell into it. Like, my homies were smoking, and I just got curious about it. And one of my boys, he had the connections, and he was getting the good SHIT stuff. Like, he was getting the good stuff. And we were at the pool, or we call it the pool. It was a parking lot area, and we just smoked. Like, a lot. Like, every single day. A lot. We just smoked our brains out. You know what I'm saying? And after, like, I was working at a car wash shop for like 3 or 4 years. So during that time, 2018, 2019, a little bit of 2020, I believe, it was just smoking, bro. That's all we pretty much did. It was crazy times, man. And we just couldn't stop. It was addictive. But when I finally put down the blunts, put down the dab pens, put down the gravity bongs, I had severe withdrawals. Like, real bad. And I knew that going into it because I was smoking every single day. And I mean every single day, dog. Like, I swear, for real. And my anxiety was high, more higher than any THC high that I experienced. Insomnia was through the roof. I was mainly smoking at night, and that was pretty much my daily NyQuil before bed. I was irritable during the day. Like, small things would just piss me off. Everything would just piss me off. I was angry. Hulk smash. And yeah, the first 3 or 4 weeks after quitting was real bad. It was a challenge, I ain't gonna lie. And the urges to go back to that habit, to go back to smoking, was at its all-time high. For real. No pun intended. After a month of being clean, my anxiety started to decrease. My mental clarity was starting to increase. I was able to remember things a lot more. I was able to have more positive thoughts, less anxiety, because that MJ, it gave me anxiety. It gave me lots of brain fog. It made me kind of a slow thinker. And I believe those things transferred over to my sober state. And I just couldn't remember things as much. Lots of brain fog, lots of negative thoughts. But again, after a month in, I started to have lots of mental clarity. Everything started to make sense. Those urges to still smoke wasn't as strong as those first 3 weeks, but it started to fade away. Those urges weren't as strong as before. Between month 1 and 2, a month and a couple weeks or so, I became more present, bro. My motivation came back. I was able to get more things done during the day. Because let me tell you, that MJ made me want to hibernate. It made me tired all the time during the day. I couldn't get anything done. I was more lazier than a sack of flour. But yeah, I just became more productive. I became just more present, and I was able to feel my emotions again. I wasn't as numb. I was not a zombie. Let me know if you guys, experienced this too. But yeah, bro, and my anxiety was getting more and more, lowered. It was getting less and less strong. It was decreasing. I'm not really for sure, maybe 2, 3 months now, and I just felt happier, bro. And I had more money in my pocket. I had more money in my wallet. I didn't have to worry about cops busting me for having weed THC in the car, driving around with it. And I just feel more clear-headed. No, less overthinking thoughts, less negative thoughts, less anxiety. Yeah, bro, it was great. It was really great because let me tell you, that weed, that MJ, bro, sometimes I'll be in my head too much. Like, let me know if you guys experienced that yourself. But man, it was not a fun walk in the park for me. But even if you're an 8, 9 year smoker, I think close to 3 months of cold turkey and you working on yourself, drinking water, exercising, I believe you will have the similar benefits around that time, like 3, maybe 4 months. But let me know if it's different, because I know everyone's different in their own way with the THC high and the withdrawals and just the overall recovery process. So, yeah, man, just let me know if you guys experience anything different or the same thing. Yeah, I just knew I had to quit, guys. It was changing me in a way that I didn't like. It was affecting my relationship with my parents. Me having red eyes, smelling like straight up loud after a good session with the boys, driving home, smelling like that, having those red eyes, having that paranoia, having that anxiety was not fun. And I was attracting the wrong crowd all because we like the same drug together. I was spending money like crazy. And yeah, bro, I just knew I had to quit for myself. And this is before my spiritual journey, my self improvement journey. And I'm not saying if you guys smoke, bro, hats off to you, bro. You do you. But just know I had to quit for myself, for my own good. And yeah, bro, that's pretty much it. All right, y'all. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And just know if you guys are trying to quit, stick to it and remember your why. Your why needs to be bigger than your urges to go back to that habit. For me, it was one of the best decisions I made. And do I regret smoking? No, because that was a learning experience for me. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be the man I am today. So I thank God for that. I stick to it. I stick to the process. And I'm more happier now. So yeah, as always, much love. I'll see you later.